Hello guys, it's Puerto Rico and today we're talking about another knife, and this time we're gonna be talking about the Paramilitary 3 lightweight version. This is the Paramilitary 3, the lightweight edition, and this thing is super light. I would say it's even similar to the Bugout in weight, maybe even a little bit lighter, and by all means this knife was made to be light. The Paramilitary 3 came because they had the Paramilitary 2 version. It's a little bit bigger than this, it's a little bit heavier and all that kind of stuff, so they pretty much shrink it, the Paramilitary 2 into this Paramilitary 3. And since this is the lightweight edition, it only weighs 2.4 ounces, and that's super light for any everyday carry knife, and by all means this knife serves its purpose. So let's go over the specs real quick so we can get that out of the way. The overall length for this knife is 7.21 inches, the blade length is 2.92 inches, the steel is CTS-BD1 and steel close length 4.29 inches, edge length it will be 2.58 inches, and it weighs about 2.4 ounces. The handle is a fiberglass reinforced nylon injection. It is a plasticky filling. The clip is ambidextrous. The tip carry position is gonna be tip up, and their lock type is a compression system, and that's one of the reasons why Spyderco have been known for. And the best part is that this knife is made in the United States. I bought this knife a couple months ago. I carry it fair a bit. I like it. I can say I love it because it's not my favorite, to be honest. I really think this is very lightweight, like I mentioned before, but this is not the best lightweight that I will carry. I think this knife feels a little cheaper on the handle. And I say that because I've been carrying the Bugout a lot, even though these scales are really plastic, super light, and they bend a little bit. They have some good texture and they feel really good in your hand. And don't take me wrong, the Spyderco feels good in your hand too, but it's just a different feeling. The ergonomics for Spyderco, I think they're really good. It had this weird bump with the Spidey hole right here, which they're famous for. And then when you carry the knife, you can rest your thumb on that little thumb rest right there, and you're gonna have an index finger stuck right there as well. So you have some great ergonomics to use this as a tool and then cut whatever you need to cut. So I don't use it for super heavy duty stuff. Even though I've been using this mini Freek when I go outside and do some woodworking, I beat the shit out of this and still alive. But the Spyderco and my other everyday carry knife, I just carry it on a day-to-day basis, and I don't work in any heavy-duty conditions. By saying this, I mean the ergonomics. I like them. I like it a lot. It feels really good in your hand. You have to fight or in combat situation, you need to hold the knife like this. It feels really good as well. You will have your wire clip right here, and it's a deep carry clip, and I love it. It might look cheap or feel cheap because how it looks, because this is made like this for a reason. They made it like this, so this is a lightweight knife and it serves its purpose. Like I said before, it's super lightweight. This deep carry clip fit any of my pants, front pocket, back pocket, anywhere. Super solid, and it really hides your knife. And when you have an aggressive clip, people might think, oh, he have a knife in his pocket, they might scare. Well, with this clip right here, you won't even notice that you're carrying a knife. This clip can change to the other side because it's ambidextrous and both positions are tip up position. You also will have a little lanyard hole right here, and I have a little paracord and some nuts right there, just because I wanted to have a lanyard on this knife. The blade length for this knife is 2.92 inches. That's a pretty good size for an everyday carry. I would say this is my sweet spot right here. Even the Bugout might be a little bit longer, but still like it a lot. It's perfect for what I do, what I use it, and all that kind of stuff. If you're going more heavy duty or you want a bigger knife, you can go to the Paramilitary 2 and you will get the big brother of this knife. You will also have your compression lock on the back right here, so when you open the knife, all you have to press is to your left and the knife is gonna drop just like this. And it works really well. I think I did it so many times that my hands start hurting, but you shouldn't be flicking up and down the knife like I was doing the first couple days. And that's another reason I love this knife. This is an adult fidget toy. I can flick it with my thumb like this every single time. I can use my little finger right here too and flick it up as well. And it's just fun. It's an adult fidget toy, like I said just now. And my girlfriend get on my ass every single time because I flick this almost everywhere at all times. And it is not okay to do that everywhere, and sometimes she had to remind me. Compression lock, really good. It shut the knife, it does what it's supposed to do. It's not the smoothest lock out there, but it works. The action of the knife when I flick it up is super sharp, super smooth. The knife really feels like you're opening the knife, and you can hear that right here. They have the Spider logo right here on this side of the knife. It looks really good, nothing crazy. And the big downside for me of this lightweight edition of the Paramilitary 3 is the steel material. It's made out of CTS-BD1N, and that's lower end steel. It's not the best steel out there, but I guess to keep the price super affordable, keep this super lightweight, they decided to go with that steel for this knife. I'm not sure if they have a S30B for the lightweight version, but you can change or switch the scales if you like to. I bought this knife for the purpose of having a brass EDC setup, and I wanted to buy the titanium brass scales, but they're always sold out, so I don't have them yet, but that's something that I will be buying later on. And I might be buying the regular version as well, because I don't know if you can see here, but the tip of the knife is shit. And that's a downside of having this kind of steel. It's not as hard as S30B, M4, 390, all those high-end steels. And I just drop it. I was sitting down, drop it while I was flicking it, and the knife shipped right there. So I will need to resharpen and reshape that to make it look nice and even and super sharp. So my final thoughts, I really like this knife. I think it's super fun to have. It's an adult fidget toy. If you want an EDC knife that is super light and super sharp, because this knife is extremely sharp, you can get one of these Paramilitary 3 and add it to your collection. I think it's a great addition. It's my first SpiderCo that I ever bought, and I like it. I will say it's not my favorite EDC carry out there, but when I'm wearing shorts and when I go lightweight, this is definitely one of the knives I would like to carry. So if you like this video, please hit the like button below. Please subscribe and see you till next time.